Seeing you tonight, it's a bad idea, right? Seeing you tonight, it's a bad idea, right? Hello, bookish friends. Hey guys, how are you? It's a bad idea to make new TBRs, right? Let me know in the comments. Anyways, hi bookish friends, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Drew and this is Drew's Ambitious Reading. Let me put my mic on my shirt, that way I don't have to hold this. Before we get into this video, I would say I'm a tad annoyed because I can't find a couple of the books that I know I own. So when we get to those, we'll have to put pictures in. So sorry, future me. Let me grab my Dutch Bros because I still need to finish that. Let's have a little sippy sip here. Nice. I don't know where to put you. Let's put you at the bottom. Anyways, welcome back to my channel. My name is Drew and this is Drew's Ambitious Reading. And for today's video, I am back with bulk filming some videos for you guys. So hopefully you will see this shirt in a couple of videos coming here soon, but it's a day off for me, and normally on my days off, I would love to film if I can, and I have time to do so. Today's video is going to be a TBR video for 2026. These are all the top 26 books I want to read in 2026. Very self-explanatory. A lot of these I blame my friend Sydney for. Sydney, like the first 7 of these are your fault, Sydney. I love you though. Don't get mad at me. I love you. But I'm so excited for this list. I had friends recommend me books. I had buddy reads planned. So like my friend Sydney and my friend Lori, both ladies I'm planning on buddy reading with. Maybe my friend Clint might join us on some of these. I'm not sure. But if you can't tell behind me, this stack, this stack, this stack, and this stack right down here that you guys can't see are all the books on this list. Can you recognize some of them with the sprayed edges? Let me know if you can or not. So these are in the order that I thought of like ones I want to prioritize. So like I mentioned already, the first 7 books here on this list are books that me and my friend Sydney, we both own these, and we're going to try and buddy read these throughout the year of 2026. We both want to get better at doing a buddy read. So I thought, why not have these books be on both of our list? So without further ado, with that long intro, let's jump into the video. The first book is a book that I'm so scared of to read, but because of the size of it, it's The Behemoth Priory of the Orange Tree by Samantha Shannon. I'm the last person on earth to be reading this universe, and I'm excited. I'm scared. I still have a page breakdown made from whenever I made it the first time that I bought this. I should have bought the newest book that came out because it was a signed copy at my local Barnes Noble and it was on sale this past weekend and I didn't buy it. And I'm so sad that I didn't. Anyways, I don't know too much about this except it's sapphic and it deals with dragons. And that's all I need to know more of. And that is everything I need to know. So this will be the first book I want to try and get to in 2026. And this is one that Sydney and I are going to be buddy reading. Next on the list is a new release that I just bought this. Well, I didn't buy this one, but I got this one this month from my friend Lori. So thank you, Lori, for this Christmas gift. You'll see this in my December book haul soon. And that is Bitten by Jordan Stephanie Gray. This is a YA fantasy standalone novel, I think, or it's the first of a new universe. I'm not too sure, but this has beautiful sprayed edges. Like, look at that. And then there's also beautiful artwork on the end paper, on the cover itself. Like, Lori, you didn't have to get me this, but also thank you. Lori's note is in here. If I can get to the page. It says, "Merry Christmas, my friend. Hope you enjoy your books," from Lori. And I cannot wait to read this one. Definitely excited to buddy read this with Sydney. And hopefully we both love it. I feel like this will be right up my alley, though. Next one I have is I have some chunky reads ahead of me, but that is When the Moon Hatched by Sarah A. Parker. I've been talking about this book a lot on this channel, and honestly, I just need motivation to buddy read this with somebody. So I think Cindy and I are doing it, but if anybody wants to join us on this behemoth journey, you're more than welcome to. I know book 2 comes out in April next year, which is very exciting for everybody else, except me, because I haven't read book 1 yet. I'm just scared by the size. And these are all popular new releases, so I won't be saying summaries because we have 26 books to talk about. Next is another one that I'm doing with Sydney, and that is Zodiac Academy, book 1. This is The Awakening. I almost forgot what the actual title was. This is from Caroline Peckham and Susan Valentine. I'm so sorry for butchering your last name. I think it's Valentine, like the holiday. I don't know too much about this except it says, I am a Gemini, impulsive, curious, headstrong, a twin, heir to a throne I know nothing about. And it turns out I'm Fae. But of course there's a catch. All I have to do is claim my birthright, is prove that I'm the most powerful supernatural in the whole of Solia. I don't know if I said that right, but very stoked for this. It's one of my books I bought this year, and I just haven't got around to reading it yet. Very floppy paperback. I'm stoked. I have the audiobook from Audible, so I can just like start it whenever, you know? It just, these sizes of the books kind of scares me, and that's why I asked Sydney if she wanted to buddy read these with me so I can do page breakdowns and we can chat about each one of them. But yeah, the next one I have is... The next 2 I have are going to be Gifted and Talented by Olivia Blake. This will be my first book by Olivia Blake, and I don't know if this will be a good place to start or not, but this one says, money is a family business, magic is the family curse. It's another one of my book of the month picks that I meant to read this year. I got it in April, I want to say. Was it April? I don't remember what month I got this in, but I got it this past year. I haven't read a single one of her books, but I keep buying them. Somebody tells me why I do that, but yeah, stoked to get to this. Next I have is the ever so popular Silver Elite by Danny Francis, first book of a new series. Book 2 comes out in May, I think, sometimes this summer, which is pretty cool. But this is a first book. I know it deals with dragons, and it's not just dragon. It's a dystopian romance series that sidekick gifts are a death sentence, and there are rules to survival. Trust no one, lie to everyone, and whatever you do, don't fall for your greatest enemy. Stoked. Love a good competition setting. Then we have on this list Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow by Zevin Gabriel, I think is the author's last name. This is a adult sci-fi, adult fantasy. I know I own a copy of this book, but I literally cannot find it in my bedroom, and I'm so mad. And I was like, I know I got it from Book of the Month. Where is my copy? But this is what we're going to be hopefully reading. I've been hearing nothing but good things about this one, so I'm looking forward to doing that. Next is one that my friend Clint said they would love to hear my review for their writing retreat by Julia Bartz. I know this is Clint's favorite book that he read the year it came out. This came out in 2023. I think I started this. I didn't get too far into it. I don't think so. There's a 1 tab here, and I'm like curious of why it's only 1 tab. But anyways, this is an adult thriller standalone novel. I don't know too much about it except they go on a writing retreat, and I'm sure there's a murderer that takes place, and we are trying to solve the murderer. So stoked to get to it. It's one of my shorter reads for this year, which is super nice. And again, I'm trying to read more of my book boxes books, especially Book of the Month, because I have so many backlist titles from Book of the Month. Speaking of Book of the Month, I have Beautiful Ugly by Alice Feeney, another one that my friend Clint loves. Literally all of these are just recommendation from my friends. So Clint loves this one. He gave it 5 stars, and I'm excited to read this. This might be my first read for 2026, but I don't know if I want to start the year out with this, or if I want to try and find a 5-star read or not. Adult thriller, standalone novel. Don't know too much about it. I just bought her newest book from Book of the Month, so I'm so excited for that one, even though I haven't read her newest release yet. But nonetheless, I'm just collecting them from Book of the Month. Next I have, it wouldn't be a Drew's Ambitious Reading video if we don't mention Star Wars at least once or twice. And that is Star Wars The High Republic, Tears of the Nameless. This is my next book that I need to read for the High Republic journey that I'm on. I'm so scared to finish this universe because I absolutely loved every single one of them. There's some hit and miss, but there's some hidden gems, and then there's some times when I cried, sometimes when I laughed and smiled. I hear this one is one of the saddest YA books that they have in this universe. I won't say what this one is about, but if you know anything about the High Republic series, just continue your journey if you aren't caught up like I am. Next are some sequels that I have been meaning to read. Some came out last year, some came out previous years. The first one we have is The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. Yes, I have not finished this one. I started this one. I got 50 pages into it before putting it down for some odd reason. Tell me why I do that. So I'm hoping to read this next year, even though Sunrise on the Reaping is coming out. I want to read this one because this is the only Hunger Games book that I have unread on my shelf, and it's kind of wild to me because I love this fandom. Next sequel I have, I'm currently reading book 1 to this universe right now, and I'm absolutely loving it. It almost made me cry, and that is The Court of the Dead by Rick Riordan and Mark Oshiro. This is book 2 of the Nico and D'Angelo universe, and as you can see, I still have my stupid Barnes & Noble stickers on here, but I got it for $3 off, which was amazing, and this has beautiful sprayed edges as well. And I'm so stoked to continue on with my journey in this one as well. I might read this first just because I feel like Rick Riordan is always a 5-star read for me. Or I might not read this first. Who knows? Is anyone else struggling to find their first read of 2026? Let me know down in the comments below. Then continuing on with the sequels, we have The Hassad Crown. Yes, The Hassad Crown by Sarah Hashman. I'm so sorry for butchering this. This is book 2 and the finale and the beast of a book of this duology. I won't say too much about this just because it is a sequel and a finale to the duology, but it's a one and done deal for me, and I just need to read this one. Again, I'm just scared by the size of this, so if anybody wants to better read any of these books with me, let me know. More sequels on this list that I have are Chain of Thorns by Cassandra Clare. So I started this one again. Another one I started, didn't get too far in. But I'm going to have to restart this one. I wanted to reread this one in 2026. I talk about that in my end of the year book tag that I have. I'll leave that up above or down below in the description box if you want to check that video out. I talked about how I want to reread book 1 and book 2 in 2026 so I can refresh myself with what happened in those two, and then finally dive into book 3, even though I've been spoiled for a couple things already because of her book 2 that I love, but she didn't mention that there were spoilers in the vlog, and I got so annoyed. So I was like, uh-oh, I can't read this now, but I might just continue on and read this nonetheless. And then I have A Crown of Ivy in Glass by Claire Legrand. I believe my friend Lori bought this for me as well. Let's see. Oh no, my friend Karen did. My friend Karen from Book and Butter on Instagram, she bought this for me for my birthday this year. And I'm so sad that I never got to it. It's already dusty as heck. I don't know if you guys are seeing the dust that are coming off this book, but book 3 of this trilogy comes out this year. I think it comes out either in the fall of this year or spring of this year. But I love the covers of her books so much. I don't know too much about this, except it's the first of a new fantasy series, and it follows a female main character who has to take over the kingdom. That's all I really know. If you want synopsis, don't come here. Then I have Not Quite Dead Yet by Holly Jackson. This is a adult debut thriller standalone novel, and super stoked. Meant to read this summer. Never read it. I still have my Barnes & Noble receipt in here and stickers on here. I need to try and get these stickers off, but don't know if I can. It's a Good Morning America book club pick that came out this summer. Haven't read it yet. I love Holly Jackson's writing though, so super stoked to get to this one as well. Next I have is my next Alice Oseman read, and that is Radio Silence by Alice Oseman. This is a read-along that my friend Clint was doing, but he sadly canceled that one this year. But I want to still continue it, so I will be reading Radio Silence next. There's no synopsis on this book, like, at all. I'm so sorry to not give you one. But I don't know. I think we follow Tori in this one, or maybe one of the other famous characters. We follow Frances and Alid, who met online. So, I don't know. Maybe it will be cute. I think it's going to be sapphic as well. So we love sapphic stories in this household. And can't wait to read more of them next year. Then I have another backlist title and another Book of the Month book, and that is Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I feel like this will be a fun summertime read, so I'm going to save this for like June or July, maybe even August. But I've been hearing nothing but good things about this one, and I know some of her books are connected to other books. I think this one is connected to Evelyn Hugo, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, this is one of her older titles. This came out in June 2021. So hopefully I can get to it this year. If not, it might go in my unhauled pile. Speaking of sequels, I have two more that I didn't show off, but I have Foxnare by Yoon Han Lee. This is a third and final book of this trilogy. Love books 1 and 2, super short reads, and I'm scared to say goodbye to this just because I love this universe so much, but this cover is my favorite out of all three of them. Then I have this behemoth of a book, House of Flames and Shadows by Sarah J. Maas. I have page breakdown made, so super stoked to get to this. Everybody and their mother has already read it, but me, you know the drill here. Do I have any more sequels? So I don't have any more sequels, but I do have these left to get to. So I have The Adventures of Amina Al-Sarafi by Shannon Chakraborty. Book 1 of a fantasy series, and book 2 comes out, I want to say, May of next year. I don't know. There's a lot of books coming out, and I can't keep track of everything that does come out, but I try my best. Then this book, I literally own all of this author's work, and I just need to get motivated to read them. I literally own all of them, I think. And that is Ali Hazelwood. I own all of her books. So I want to start with The Love Hypothesis. This is a Kylo Ren and Rey fanfic story, so I'm very excited for that. As a Star Wars fan, I'm looking forward to reading this one. Again, another one of my oldest titles here on this list. This is from September 2021, so not that old, but still one that everybody and their mother have read. Then this one, my friend Amanda recommended me, from Amanda Booktopia here on YouTube. She recommended to me We Who Will Die by Stacey Stark. This is a YA fantasy standalone, I want to say. Beautiful stenciled edges from Book of the Month. This one is a vampire, vampire with Vikings inspired storyline, I think. And I hear there's a competition aspect in it. It says, survive the arena, save my brother, kill the emperor. 2 vampires stand between me and my mission. One who shattered my heart, one who torments at the court. Let the games begin. And if you know me, I love a good competition setting novel. So I have a feeling this one might be a 5-star read. Also, this one just came out today, so happy book birthday by the time I'm filming this video. Then that is everything on my 26 list that I wanted to read, but I have 3 honorable mentions here. These are 3 books that I should have put on my list, but I didn't. So these are my 3 honorable mention. I have The Scorpion and the Night Blossom by Amelia Wenzel, book 1 of book 1 of a YA fantasy duology. Book 2 comes out in 2026, so I would love to read book 1 before reading book 2. And this was my book club pick for March of this year, and I just never got around to reading it. So next one is my newer release, so I'm not too stressed about reading this one, but this one is Fallen City by Adrienne Young. This cover, you can't even see how beautiful it is. Like, look. Stenciled edges. Yes, please. I just got this one at the Barnes & Noble book sale for their 25 members have 10%, so like their 30% off sale. And I'm super stoked to get this. I've been hearing nothing but great reviews. And last but not least, I want to read a famous author's work on this platform next year. So somebody needs to tell me, do so now or save it for next year. But that is Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez. I want to read her work, and I feel like this will be a good place to start. I had this on multiple TBRs in the past, and I just never got around to reading them. So hopefully around this time next year, I'll have this read by now. We'll have to check back in December 2026, which is wild. But nonetheless, I'm super stoked to read this. Again, this is another one that everyone and their mother has read. I just realized how many of these are from Book of the Month. Book of the Month sponsorship? I don't know. But those are everything that I want to read in the month of, or in the month. Those are everything that I want to read in the year of 2026. Those are 26 books plus 3, which is 29, 3 honorable mentions. So those are 29 books that I want to read in 2026. I don't like how that sounds. So we're going to say 26 books that I want to read in 2026. Thank you for coming to this chaotic video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give us a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Turn your notification on so you don't miss any new videos coming from me soon. And without further ado, I'll talk to you guys in the comments below. And I hope you have a great day and you are reading the things that you love. And I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.